What up, y'all? This is your boy, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo, and you're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Friday, December 4th, 2015, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Scott Weiland, best known as the frontman for the Stone Temple Pilots and Velvet Revolver, was found dead Thursday night. He was 48. The singer was on tour in Minnesota with his band The Wildabouts when he was discovered unresponsive on the group's tour bus at around 9 p.m., according to his official Facebook page. A scheduled show at the Medina Ballroom was then canceled. The message to his fans read, Scott Weiland, best known as the lead singer for Stone Temple Pilots and Velvet Revolver, passed away in his sleep while on a tour stop in Bloomington, Minnesota, with his band The Wildabouts. At this time, we asked that the privacy of Scott's family be respected. Weiland's manager, Tom Victorino, confirmed that the rock star was found dead Thursday, but cannot give further details. The cause of death is currently unknown. However, Weiland had a history of drug abuse. He was convicted of buying crack cocaine in 1995 and sentenced to a 1-year probation. In December 2007, the singer was arrested and charged with DUI, and the following February, he was checked into rehab for a month. While he continued to battle his addictions to drugs, including heroin, Weiland told Rolling Stone magazine earlier this year that he had been clean for a number of years. Jane's Addiction guitarist Dave Navarro was the first fellow musician to respond to Weiland's death, tweeting, "Just learned our friend Scott Weiland has died. So gutted, I am thinking of his family tonight. So sad." The Medina Entertainment Center in Medina, Minnesota posted on its website Thursday that the concert scheduled for 7:30 p.m. that evening had been canceled, but did not give a reason why. Weiland was born in San Jose, California, but grew up in Ohio, and then moved to Huntington Beach, California as a teenager. He formed Stone Temple Pilots in 1989 with brothers Dean and Robert DeLeo and Eric Kretz. Stone Temple Pilots were part of the alternative rock vanguard of the 90s, releasing the album Core in 1992, which sparked a string of hits, including Creep, Wicked Garden, and Sex Type Thing. The band's second album, Purple, also went platinum, featuring the hits Vaseline and Interstate Love Song. The band broke up in 2002, and Weiland went on to join Velvet Revolver with Guns N' Roses rockers Slash and Duff McKagan. He later reunited with Stone Temple Pilots in 2008, and they embarked on another world tour. However, in February 2013, the band released a statement saying that it had officially terminated Scott Weiland. Weiland went on to launch his band Scott Weiland The Wildabouts. His first album, Blaster, was released last March. He is survived by his wife Jamie and 2 children from a previous marriage, Noah and Lucy. Just a week after Captain America and Iron Man fought out in the new trailer for Captain America Civil War, the new trailer for Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice upped the ante. Ben Affleck, the current Batman, brought the trailer with him for his appearance on ABC's Jimmy Kimmel Live on Wednesday, and the 3-minute trailer with almost all new footage showed serious tension and serious brawling between the 2 classic comic book superheroes. Superman yells at Batman in the trailer, "If I wanted it, you'd be dead already." Plus, it also reveals Lex Luthor, Wonder Woman, and the villain known as Doomsday. The villain is infamous to comic book fans as the one who kills Superman. Last week, Chris Evans and Robert Downey Jr. unveiled the Captain America Civil War trailer on the same show. Both films are expected to be blockbusters next year. Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice opens March 25th and stars Affleck, Henry Cavill as Superman, Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman, and Jesse Eisenberg as Lex Luthor. Chadwick Boseman recently posted as Black Panther for Entertainment Weekly. The 39-year-old actor transformed into the Marvel character for the magazine's December 11th issue. Boseman is on the cover of the magazine along with Chris Evans as Captain America and Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man. The trio will star in the forthcoming movie Captain America Civil War, which sees Captain America and Iron Man face off over the Superhuman Registration Act. Boseman discussed Black Panther's personality and role in the accompanying interview. The actor said he's definitely not the life of the party in this instance. I think this is something true of the comic book character in the movie. You never quite know where he stands. There's always a bit of concealing and mystery. Boseman debuted as a superhero in the first trailer for the film, which got more than 61 million views in its first 24 hours. The actor previously shared his enthusiasm with Entertainment Tonight, saying, "I'm beyond excited. I just feel like a kid in a candy store." Captain America Civil War opens in theaters May 6, 2016, and co-stars Scarlett Johansson as Black Widow, Sebastian Stan as Winter Soldier, and Anthony Mackie as Falcon. Bosman will go on to star a standalone Black Panther movie set for release in 2018. Fox's hit Batman prequel sequel Gotham has cast Lori Petty and Michael Bowen in new roles when the show returns in February. According to Variety, Petty, who was last seen as Lolly on Orange is the New Black, will guest star in an upcoming episode as Jerry, a flamboyant and enigmatic hostess of an underground club where mass murder and art are celebrated in equal measure. Jerry will reportedly help out young Bruce Wayne, played by David Malzies, hunt down his parents' killer before being less cooperative with future Gotham City Police Commissioner Jim Gordon, played by Ben McKenzie. Bruce's hunt may lead him to Matches Malone, a new character on the show set to be played by Bowen, whom Silver St. Cloud, played by Natalie Aylan Lind, outed as the culprit earlier in the season. The character's description reads, one of Gotham's deadliest killers, Matches Malone, is a weathered philosophical hitman who may be the triggerman behind one of the most important crimes in Gotham's history. Also joining Gotham when the series returns in February is Victor Freeze, aka Mr. Freeze, played by Nathan Darrow. Fox teased the character's arrival on Facebook Monday with a new teaser showing Gotham City Police badge being frozen before shattered. The network wrote, "It's getting chilly in Gotham." Oscar winner Jared Leto has shared a photo that pays homage to Jack Nicholson's and Heath Ledger's performance as main Batman villain, the Joker. Leto shared the black and white fan-made photo on Instagram Monday, which features Nicholson's Joker standing over Ledger's rendition of the character with the caption, "Don't worry, Leto will make us proud." Leto is next in line to don the iconic clown makeup and green hair in next year's comic book adaptation of Suicide Squad. The actor wrote on the photo sharing sites giving recognition to the original photographers Gonded from Toronto. "Great work at Gonded. Was wondering who made it. Amazing. I see a few thought it was me, but it wasn't. Just thought it was clever, sweet, and fun." In November, Suicide Squad producer Charles Roven detailed Leto's behavior during the filming of the movie, which helped him get into character as the Crown Prince of Crime. Roven said of the star's technique, "It was different, it was fun. The group first wasn't sure because the assistant directors had to call him Mr. J to get him to come to the set. And he did in many ways isolate himself from the rest of the group, but that's really what his character was." He also added, "It was the purpose of his character in many ways other than when he was with Harley Quinn or trying to get Harley. It was very entertaining, was fuel for a lot of good sport and a lot of laughs, and his isolation bonded the squad." Suicide Squad opens in theaters August 5th, 2016. Marvel gets cheeky with its latest Deadpool poster featuring the masked anti-hero played by Ryan Reynolds grabbing his buttocks. The international poster released this week reads, "Bad, smart, great," as Reynolds poses wearing the head-to-toe leather suit, gun belt, and a children's backpack holding two blades. As the film's February opening nears, details of the films have been steadily trickling into the media. Most recently, director Tim Miller revealed Deadpool is pansexual, meaning he is attracted to people of any sex or gender identity. Reynolds said in November, "There's some sexuality in this movie for sure. You kind of think you have moments when you're shooting where you think this is a little excessive. This is a comic book movie. Are we going to get away with this? But so far, so good." Bradley Cooper, Amy Schumer, Tracy Morgan, Ronda Rousey, Bernie Sanders, Misty Copeland, and Donna Karan were the first celebrities announced for Barbara Walters' 10 Most Fascinating People of 2015. Additional names will be disclosed shortly, but the number one star on the roster won't be revealed until the special Barbara Walters Presents the 10 Most Fascinating People of 2015 airs on ABC December 16. Walters said in a statement, "I was absolutely delighted when ABC approached me to do another year of 10 Most Fascinating People." The annual program began airing in 1993. Kris Jenner says reclusive son Rob Kardashian is doing fine. The 60-year-old television personality gave an update on the 28-year-old sock designer Tuesday on Conversations with Maria Menounos on Sirius XM. Jenner spoke out after fans wondered why Kardashian wasn't present at the family's Thanksgiving. She confirmed he lives with Khloe, so he was around and then went over to a buddy's house. He's doing all right. He's doing his best. He's not into being on camera as much as the rest of us, but he's working on himself. He's going to be okay. Jenner spent the holiday with her 5 daughters and their respective beaux, as seen in the family photo Kylie Jenner shared on Instagram. Kardashian infrequently posts on social media, but did wish his mom a happy birthday in November. He captioned a photo of himself with the television personality at lunch. "Mom, I love you, P.O.P., holding it down. Happy birthday to my beautiful mama." Jenner has previously expressed concern for her son on the family's E! Series, Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Kardashian withdrew from the spotlight following his significant weight gain, but appeared to be back on an exercise regimen in September. Jenner and her family are in the 11th season of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, which airs Sundays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The television personality shares her love for her daughter Kourtney Kardashian's ex-partner Scott Disick this week amidst reconciliation rumors. Developer Don't Nod Entertainment has revealed the first details regarding their next video game entitled Vampire. Following the release of the critically acclaimed adventure series Life is Strange, Vampire will see players assume control of Jonathan Reed, a surgeon who takes on both mythical terrors and human foes through the use of his vampiric powers, according to game director Phillips Melo of Sony's official European PlayStation blog. Taking place in London during the 1918 Spanish flu epidemic, Reed will utilize makeshift surgical weapons, including a saw, and because he is a vampire, will have to feed on possible innocents in order to survive. Moreau writes, "You have to feed. You cannot escape that you are a vampire." Like their previously titled Life is Strange, the choices players make in Vampire will affect their story and how certain characters react to Reed. Moreau mentions, "Each kill will have consequences on the fragile streets of London. You'll both see those consequences and feel them. They'll have an effect on the story, often immediately and in the long run." Moreau ended his posting promising fans more information on Vampire is forthcoming very soon. Don't Nod Entertainment released a concept video teaser of the game back in June, showcasing the dark London setting. A video of comedian Nick Offerman drinking whiskey quietly for 45 minutes in front of a Yule log fire has gone viral as fans continue to enjoy the actor's nonchalant, manly presence. Offerman posted the video on YouTube Wednesday as a special holiday edition of his My Tales of Whiskey campaign for Lavavolklin, the actor's preferred single malt scotch. Channeling his fan-favorite character Ron Swanson from the hit comedy series Parks and Recreation, Offerman simply sits down in a comfy leather chair in the video as he slowly drinks a glass of whiskey while a fiery Yule log burns in the background. Over the course of 45 minutes, Offerman adjusts very little, with slight movements of tilting his head or crossing his legs being the only breakups in action. By the end, Offerman finally finishes his drink and then simply leaves as quietly as he came. Pamela Anderson recently went brunette for Love magazine's 2015 Advent calendar. The 48-year-old actress traded her signature blonde locks for a dark wig for day 3 of the annual feature. An accompanying video sees Anderson sporting vintage lingerie as she sassily bakes a cake while smoking a cigarette. Reality star and model Kendall Jenner kicked off the new calendar on day 1, while friend and fellow model Gigi Hadid appeared on day 2. Anderson was previously featured on day 12 of the magazine's 2014 calendar. The actress admitted to Parade magazine in January, "I've never felt pretty enough to be a model. I think I've provoked feelings with how I look, but not as a beauty, but as a mischievous little rascal. I've always been a tomboy." She also shared, "I don't really feel like I want to chase youth. I want to get old. I want to experience all the seasons of my life. I feel like I had fun. I feel like I could be sexy, I could be provocative, and I could use my image to get attention for things that I care about." Anderson continues to support animal rights organizations such as PETA and hosted the nonprofit's 35th anniversary party in September. The actress made headlines last month after announcing she is cured of hepatitis C thanks to a new drug regimen. Actor and writer Justin Theroux has officially joined Instagram. The Leftovers star shared his first photo, a black and white selfie featuring a mountainous backdrop Wednesday, earning over 2,300 likes in less than 24 hours. The newly captioned his stoic self-portrait with the single hashtag #on. Some fans took to the comment section of the pic to express their love for his on-screen characters, but also asked if Theroux's wife Jennifer Aniston will also join the popular social media app. The cake actress actively abstains from the application, citing pressure during an interview with People magazine over the summer. Theroux and Aniston married in a surprise ceremony in August after dating since 2011. The couple then took a luxurious honeymoon vacation in Bora Bora, reportedly bringing several famous friends like Courtney Cox and Jimmy Kimmel along for the trip. Actress Polly Parrott faced her alleged attacker in a Los Angeles court on Wednesday. The 46-year-old actress identified David Merck, a 45-year-old transit man, as the assailant who assaulted and threatened to kill her November 12 in Hollywood. Parrott recalled, according to the Los Angeles Daily News, "He was so much stronger than me. I couldn't run. I couldn't fight. I was praying my heart out." The NCIS star revealed she was attacked in a lengthy Twitter post a day after the assault, claiming Merck repeatedly punched her in the face before letting her go. The suspect was apprehended by police shortly after and jailed in lieu of bail. She wrote in an update November 28th, "I'm okay, not great, flashbacks, nightmares, trauma is a strange thing, almost being killed though. It comes harder after the shock wears off, then you're left with reality. I'm grateful to be alive. I hate my fear, but am afraid." Merck is charged with false imprisonment by violence and making a criminal threat and was denied a request to reduce the felony charges to misdemeanors. The 45-year-old will return to court for arraignment December 16. Parrott is best known for playing Abby Scolito on CBS's drama NCIS, which airs Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. She has championed several causes, including animal rescue and LGBT rights, and has worked with the homeless in several areas around the U.S. Anna Faris has donned full coverage underwear and no other bottoms during her appearance on The Ellen DeGeneres Show. While making her lively entrance as the first guest on Wednesday's episode, the mom actress's skirt suddenly snapped off and disappeared backstage. A seemingly unknowing Faris continued dancing until she arrived at her seat opposite DeGeneres. She joked, "It's cold in here." During the interview and after she changed into a gray sweater dress, Faris gave advice on the more carnal issues with having a sometimes long-distance relationship. Being married to busy Hollywood actor Chris Pratt, she said she was qualified to give such tips. She said in response to an audience member's question regarding phone sex, "I think it's practice. And I gotta tell you, no offense to your husband, but a lot of men really don't care." Prince Harry has taken to social media to share a collection of stunning photos taken during his summer trip to South Africa. Posted onto the Kensington Palace Instagram account Wednesday, the photo shows Prince Harry meeting with residents, local leaders, and features his visit to South Africa's Wildlife College near Kruger National Park. The photo showcased a 31-year-old royal taking care of various African wildlife who were brutally harmed by poachers. He captioned one shot of himself administering medicine to an alien black rhino. "I was working with Dr. Mark Jago and Dr. Peter Morkel in Namibia." He also added, "Some countries are dehorning small populations of rhinos to deter poachers from shooting them. It is a short-term solution and surely no substitute for professional and well-trained rangers protecting these highly sought-after animals." Another powerful photo shows Prince Harry hugging a resting elephant. He wrote, "After a very long day at Kruger National Park with 5 rhinos sent to new homes and 3 elephants freed from their collars, like this sedated female, I've decided to take a moment." He captured the picture. "I know how lucky I am to have these experiences, but hearing stories from people on the ground about how bad the situation really is upset and frustrated me." Prince Harry would also comment that the slaughter of these animals was a pointless waste of beauty. Prince Harry last made headlines in November when he shared an emotional moment with the wounded U.S. Marine. Gigi Hadid recently landed her first Vogue cover, a major milestone for the burgeoning model. The 20-year-old American star posed for the January issue of British Vogue and responded to body critics in the interview. Social media users picked Hadid apart after New York's Fashion Week and the Victoria's Secret's fashion show, claiming she's heavier than her peers. The model told the magazine, "Yeah, I'm an athletic person, but I love my body because I know what it's been through to be what it is, and honestly, I'm not going to change for someone that's depressed about their lives." She asserted, "The Victoria's Secret angels aren't going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. Plus-size models aren't going anywhere." Hadid previously shared a body-positive message in September following criticism of her appearance in the Tommy Hilfiger runaway show. The model acknowledged she has a curvier body type, but said she's not asking for special treatment. She declared, "Your mean comments don't make me want to change my body. They don't make me want to say no to the designers that ask me to be in their shows, and they definitely don't change the designers' opinions of me." Hadid is known for her modeling work with Guess and walked in her first Victoria's Secret fashion show in November alongside friend and fellow newcomer Kendall Jenner. She also appeared on day 2 of the Love magazine's 2015 Advent calendar this week. Lady Gaga joined American Horror Story Hotel as an outlet for her anguish and rage. The The 29-year-old singer revealed as much in her Woman of the Year interview with Billboard magazine. Lady Gaga debuted as the Countess on the FX series this season and has earned praise for her portrayal of the sinister hotel owner. She said, "I wanted to create something extremely meaningful by exploring the art of darkness," explaining of her role. She also added, "The reason I love watching horror films, mysteries, and documentaries about crime is that it somehow numbs me from the pain I experience in my own life. You are watching something worse than whatever you think you're going through. I can put all my rage into that dark art, and then the rest of my life can be spent clear-headed, doing the things I know to be right, like philanthropy and sticking to my guns musically." American Horror Story Hotel premiered in October and airs Wednesdays at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The season takes place in a hotel with a violin pass, and Lady Gaga previously told Entertainment Weekly that her experience on the show will influence her new music. She shared, "It will inform me from this day forward every day more and more. I've just been weeping while I'm here because I have returned to something I believe in so much, which is the art of darkness. It's not something that everyone understands." Gaga last released a collaborative album, Cheek to Cheek, with Tony Bennett in September 2014, and reportedly has a new record in the works with the 89-year-old singer. She also teased her 5th studio album on social media in August. Country star Keith Urban says his dad, Robert Urban, is expected to live only a few more weeks. The 40-year-old singer revealed the news in an interview with the Tennessean at his Country Music Hall of Fame exhibit on Wednesday. Urban recently placed his father in hospice care in light of his dad's failing health. The star told the publication he probably only got a few weeks. I've just been dealing with that the last couple of days. This has all come at a very strange time where it's typical of a career that has extreme highs and extreme lows, all often at the exact same time. He also explains the exhibit is bittersweet a little bit because my dad is the catalyst for all of this. My dad is the catalyst for me living in America. Urban moved to the U.S. from Australia in 1992 to pursue his music career and has since released 7 studio albums. The Country Music Hall of Fame exhibit featured childhood memorabilia, handwritten song manuscripts, guitars, and more, and will run through May 2016. The singer also said in a press release in November, "I developed a love for country music at a very young age. I recall seeing artists like Johnny Cash on stage and thinking, that's what I want to do. It's truly amazing to have my life's journey on display." News of Robert Urban's condition comes just over a year after Nicole Kidman's father, Anthony Kidman, died at the age of 75. Urban and the 48-year-old Australian actress have been married since June 2006 and have 2 daughters together, 7-year-old Sunday and 4-year-old Faith. As her 1989 world tour winds down in Australia, Taylor Swift took all 125 of her crew members on a luxury vacation. Sharing a group photo of her production staff, dancers, and band on Instagram, Swift expressed her excitement to be able to give back to her team at Hamilton Island. She wrote Wednesday, "So stoked to be able to take my band and crew on a vacation at the end of a long and wonderful tour. For all their hard work this year, they really deserve it. Thank you to Hamilton Island for taking such great care of 125 of the people who worked tirelessly to make sure the 1989 World Tour stage gets built, the lights are on, the costumes are made, the guitars are tuned, and the show goes on." Swift kindly added a note to the Australian press, who she alludes is over-enthusiastic about her vacation and birthday plans, asking him to take it down a notch. She said, adding a smile face at the end, "I love your enthusiasm, but my birthday isn't for 2 weeks, and it'll be a quiet one this year." Throughout 2015, Swift has made countless charitable donations to organizations and individuals in need. Most recently, the Wildest Dream singer donated 25,000 Scholastic books to 25 New York City schools. She also attributed as the reason why crowdfunding website GoFundMe raised their donation limit to $50,000 in July. James Corden enlisted country music favorite Carrie Underwood to take a ride with him for carpool karaoke on Wednesday night's episode of The Late Late Show. In the clip, Underwood rides on the passenger side of Corden's car as they drive around Los Angeles singing to her most popular songs. The two entertainers croon duets to Smoke Break, Jesus Take the Wheel, and Before He Cheats, before testing who could hold the longest no. During the segment, Underwood and host Corden stopped at a country tour bouquet to try on cowboy boots. According to the former American Idol winner, the footwear is synonymous with country music. Underwood joked when asked why they're important to the industry, "Boots are our roots." While in the store, however, Corden decided against purchasing a pair of colorful leather boots because of their $8,000 price tag. He joked before Underwood urged him to make the investment, "What do you think I am, Rockefeller?" She said, "That's nothing," prompting a scoff from the Late Show presenter. He replied, "I'm sorry, we're not all multi-platinum recording artists. We haven't all had all 4 Billboard #1s. Some of us are on CBS at 12:30. Underwood is married to professional hockey player Michael Fisher, which she admitted got in fights with on the ice. When asked by Corden if she worries about her husband when he fights, she responds, "It's pretty hot." Miley Cyrus made sure to say happy birthday to Britney Spears with an order of huge customized balloons. The alternative pop star sent Spears a special collection of large silver letter balloons which spelled out her name for a surprise party. The 34-year-old Ooh La La singer made sure to thank Cyrus on Instagram for the addition. Spears wrote alongside a family photo featuring her 2 sons, Sean and Jaden, "Had the cutest surprise birthday today. Special thanks to Miss at Miley Cyrus for sending these awesome balloons." The small family event appeared to have been themed after a classic tea party decked out with pale pink balloons and tableware. Spears, who's currently performing at her Las Vegas residency, thanks fans for her birthday wishes in another Instagram post featuring her in a cozy hooded robe showing off her teacup-themed birthday cake. In early November, Spears revealed she's working hard on her 9th studio album and her first since 2013's Britney Jean. She maintains a residence at the Axis Planet Hollywood Resort and Casino in Las Vegas, having extended her contract in September. And now let's take a look at what happened on this date in entertainment history. On this date in 1956, the $1 Million Quartet convenes at Sun Studios in Memphis, Tennessee. The modest storefront record studio at 760 Union Avenue in Memphis, Tennessee, played an outsized role in rock and roll history. And of the many historic moments that occurred there, none is more famous than the impromptu jam session by 4 young rock and roll giants that took place on this date in 1956, a session enshrined in rock and roll legend as the one and only gathering of the $1 Million Quartet. The studio at 760 Union was run by Sam Phillips, the legendary producer whose Sun's Records had launched Elvis Presley on his path toward stardom 2 years early with the release of his first single, That's All Right Mama. Phillips' decision to sell Presley's contract to RCA Victor in 1955 for only $35,000 is easy to question in retrospect, but it provided Sun Records with the operating capital it needed in order to record and promote the parade of future stars who had descended on Memphis, hoping to follow Elvis's footsteps. Among those stars was Carl Perkins, the rockabilly legend, who was in the studio on December 4th, 1956, to record a follow-up to a smash hit from earlier that year, Blue Suede Shoes. Hanging out in the booth was Perkins' good friend Johnny Cash, already a star in his own right after his breakthrough hits Folsom Prison Blues in 1955 and I Walk the Line in 1956. And playing piano for a 15-session fee was the brash, wild, but not yet famous Jerry Lee Lewis, whose career-making Sun single, Whole Lot of Shaking Going On, was set for release just a few weeks later. 4 songs into Perkins' session, all work came to an end with the arrival of an unexpected drop-in guest, Elvis Presley himself. While recording engineer Jack Clement ran a tape that would not be discovered for more than 20 years, Sam Phillips, ever the promoter, had the presence of mind to summon a photographer for the local paper to capture the images of Elvis, Johnny Cash, Jerry Lee Lewis, and Carl Perkins gathered around a piano singing the kind of music they all grown up on, gospel. The caption under the photo that ran in the next day, Memphis Press Scamatar, was $1 Million Quartet. The label quickly caught on among rock and roll fans who would not actually get the chance to hear the recording made on this date in 1956 until 1981, when the first portion of the lost tapes were discovered and released. And as your entertainment report for Friday, December 4th, 2015, I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back on Monday to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter @The Enter Report, or on Instagram @The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Everyone have a great weekend. Good night. God bless you all.